All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Makakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the whole collective Israel. And as you can see the title of this article, new device can heal with a single touch and even repair brain injuries. All right, and this article is a little bit old, as far as prophecy goes, because, now the time is speeding up, but nonetheless still extremely relevant, because now, this technology, which 2 years in technology time is a lot of time, to perfect these technologies, these going into this mark of the beast technology, 2 years, you think about technology that came out 2 years ago, thinking about a TV that came out 2 years ago, to compare to now, it's a very big difference. Okay. We got 8Ks now. Okay. 8K televisions. All right. So how much more with this, again, this RFID microchip technology. All right. But, going into, which I'm gonna go ahead and get into, going into the miracles that this devil is going to do. All right. The devil going into the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, the seed of the wicked. They're going to deceive the people on the planet Earth to taking this chip, okay, via the miracles. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, because this today we're in modern day Egypt. Okay. Read Book of Revelations 11th chapter. It tells you this place is known as spiritual Sodom and spiritual Egypt. Okay. Spiritual Egypt because of our bondage. All of our tribes are here, all right, for the most part, under captivity of the so-called white man, Esau, Edom. So it's Exodus chapter 7, and I start at verse 7. And Moses was 80 years old, and Aaron 83 years old, when they spake unto Pharaoh, as the Lord sent them out. You read the first chapter, in the first chapter, the first verse, it tells you, all right, that he was gonna, Heavenly Father Yahweh was gonna send Moses and Aaron onto Pharaoh. All right, pretty much telling Pharaoh to let his people go. All right, but here this is verse 8. And the Lord Yahweh spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, when Pharaoh shall speak unto you, saying, shew a miracle for you, then thou shalt say unto Aaron, take thy rod and cast it before Pharaoh, and it shall become a serpent. And Moses and Aaron went unto Pharaoh, and they did so as the Lord Yahweh had commanded. And Aaron cast down his rod before Pharaoh and before his servants, and it became a serpent. All right. So, going into the miracles, all right, at the right hand side is going to do. All right. That is prophesied as well as happened too, because the Lord said, greater work shall we do than these. Okay. Pretty much going into, we're going to do likewise the same miracles and greater. Right. But here, with going to the response that Pharaoh and his wizards and warlocks responded to Aaron and Moses. All right. Here, this is verse 10. And Moses and Aaron went in unto Pharaoh, and they did as the Lord Yahweh commanded. And Aaron cast down his rod before Pharaoh and before his servants, and it became a serpent. All right. Then Pharaoh also called the wise men and the sorcerers. Now the magicians of Egypt, they also did in like manner with their enchantments. So again, this is going into the spiritual warfare, okay? Because going into the book of Ephesians, it tells you we wrestle not against flesh and blood, all right, but against principalities, okay, the rulers of darkness, the spiritual wickedness in high places, okay? Ancient Egypt at that time was what? The highest kingdom on the planet Earth, okay? So spiritual wickedness in high places, all right? So here in modern day Egypt, yeah, spiritual wickedness in high places going into this kingdom, all right? Going into Job 9:24, all right, the wicked kingdom, all right, the beast system, all right? And every day they have sorcerers, they have warlocks, they have witches, okay, putting up enchantments against the nation of Israel, okay, and then over the entire planet Earth. All right. So Pharaoh, again, we just read verse 11. It says, verse 12, for they cast down every man his rod, and they became serpents. But Aaron's rods swallowed up their rods, and he hardened Pharaoh's heart, that he hearkened not unto them, as the Lord Yahweh had said. All right. So think about this. All right. Well, I'm gonna read 14. And the Lord said, and the Lord Yahweh said unto Moses, Pharaoh's heart is hardened, he refuses to let the people go. All right, so going into pretty much going to the modern days times. All right, this is gonna happen again. All right, the men of the Lord, going to the Lord's servants and prophets, are gonna do miracles in the sight of the world. Okay, and that's gonna pretty much stir up pretty much the jealousy. Okay, you can say you know, of Esau, even the so-called white men. All right, and then he's going to be hardened against who? Hardened against you Israelites. All right, so-called niggas, Latinos, and the Americans. All right, because you are the chosen people of Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, so when, you know, we see people getting healed on the streets, okay, here from uncurable diseases, as Esau states, okay, you know, terminal illnesses, okay, men of the Lord are going to get spiritual powers, and they're going to heal them, okay, and they're going to convert thousands and thousands, all right, of believers, all right, and turn them onto Yahweh Shem Shai, and that's going to what? Envy the devil, make the devil envious. Okay, that's how sin entered into the world by the envy of the devil. All right, so this is going to happen again. All right, but the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, ultimately is going to be with his people. All right, but I'll read some of this article. Well, let me see. I probably got a word for word. You know, Jay can't spell. Deceive. Mark. Wow. I think if I'm. Yeah. All right. Because it's going into that grievous sore. All right, which I think is in the same chapter. Whoops. Here, this is some of this article. It says a new device. You see, is there like a little? Oh yeah, here. There's a new device developed at Ohio State University can start healing organs in a fraction of a second. Researchers say the technology, known as a tissue nanotransfication, has the potential to save the lives of a car crash victim, the lives of car crash victims, and even deploy soldiers injured on site. It is a dime-sized silicone chip that injects genetic code into skin cells, turning those skin cells into other types of cells required for treating disease conditions, according to a release. In lab tests, one touch of NTN completely repaired injured legs of mice over 3 weeks by turning skin cells into vascular cells. So, and you can see a little picture, you know, this poor freaking mouse. All right, Esau the mad scientist, you know, and they tell you, you know, going into Esau's his medicine, okay, goes his pharmacy, all right, his witchcraft, all right, pharmakia, all right, he gives you, you know, one pretty much a cure, so to say. You know, it looks like his leg is cured, but now look, the rat probably got heart problems. Okay, now he probably, you know, whatever it is, you know, going to his side effects. See these commercials, there's 1,000 side effects. All right, and going to taking that chip, it's going to be a grievous sore. Okay, some kind of discharge that's going to give you cancer. All right, now this rat probably got cancer. His leg fixed, but now he got cancer. All right, but this is what this devil's going to do. Okay, deceive you people on planet Earth to take his chip. All right. So here, this is which, I mean, I'm gonna jump around. It's Revelation 19 and verse 19. I saw the beast and the kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse and against his army. So you read 2nd Kings 13th chapter, it'll give you another, pretty much a clear description of what's going to happen. Okay, Revelation chapter 12, it tells you that war in heaven. Okay, the angels of Yahweh Shem Shai, all right, are going to fight against Esau, Edom, and these other nations, all right, in the heavens. Okay, and so, you know, going into, again, you know, going to 2nd Kings 13th chapter, they're going to come together and fight against the Lord. Okay, once they're fighting, they're going to be fighting against each other in World War III. All right, by then, chips already made mandatory. All right, World War III is popping off. Okay, and then they're going to see the Lord returning with great power and glory, and they're going to try to make war against him. All right, so we just talk about being scared, yet there's fight. This is verse 20. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him. Okay, because, you know, the Roman Catholic Church, all right, you're going to have the Pope, you know, chipping everybody. Okay, you know, saying take the chip, it does miracles, you know, and they're going to read the whatever to justify, you know, their cause. All right, but ultimately, again, they're going to be thrown down, taken down, going to Babylon the Great. This whole system is going to be destroyed. Okay, it says, and the beast was taken. Okay, the beast going into today, it would be the NATO and the EU. Okay, and then the horde that sits on top of the beast is so-called America. All right, but all together they work as one system. All right, which is the Roman Empire all over again. All right, this is verse 20. And the beast was taken, and him that and with him the false prophet, the Roman Catholic Church that wrought miracles before him. All right, and Roman Catholic Church, it stems all the modern day religions. Okay, Christianity, okay, Islam, okay, they all stem from the false prophet. All right, it says with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast and them that worshipped his image. Okay, because, you know, Jake, they're still voting. Okay, they love this system. Okay, you know, there's going to be a income-based universal basic income. Okay, you're gonna be relieved of your debts. okay, you know, pretty much you're gonna give up your rights, all right, to this devil, okay, and that it entails you worshiping him, okay. It says, they both were cast alive into a lake of fire burning with brimstone. So these thermonuclear missiles, okay, you know, so again, you know, going to the plagues of Egypt, they're gonna come again, okay, you know, we're gonna come with greater force, much more devastating, okay, you know, because this is that time where the Lord's gonna make that ultimate example more than Sodom and Gomorrah, okay, more than ancient Egypt, okay, modern day Egypt being so-called America, modern day Sodom being so-called America. Is gonna be the ultimate example, going to that lake of burning for fire. So you know, those that take that chip, those that are deceived to take that chip, because why? Because now you breathe better, okay, you know, now your leg don't hurt, you know, whatever we you know, because again, we read Exodus 7th chapter, you know, Esau has his left hand side miracles, but you're going to be deceived, okay, because you can go into that sore. I probably should go in the I probably should go here, because I can go into the blue letter. So Revelation chapter 16 and verse, I'll start at the top of verse 1. Revelation 16 and verse 1. I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the 7 angels, go your ways and pour out the vials of the wrath of the Most High upon earth. So these plagues, okay, 7 meaning completion, all right, and the ultimate, you know, plagues and be these thermonuclear missiles, all right, that's the 7th trumpet, all right. All right, we can deliver between the 6th and the 7th trumpet, okay, pretty much between these missiles dropping, all right. It says, verse 2, and the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his image, okay. So, you know, you take that chip, you're going to get a, well, I can probably get the word, you know. Again, going into artificial, okay, an artificer, all right. This devil is nothing but a bad copy, all right. He's trying to be like the Most High, all right. That's not the word. Sore, Helkos. I says a wound producing a discharge, pus, a sore. Okay, so you're gonna have cancer. Okay, you're gonna catch cancer. Okay, your hand's gonna you know, rot away. Okay, you know, and you people are through. Okay, because again, going into him deceiving, because this is what he's doing. He's deceiving the people to take the chip. Look, he cured a rat leg. Okay, so he's gonna cure you. All right, this technology does not require laboratory or hospital and can actually be executed in the field. All right, so you know, this is what we're heading into. All right, this mark of the beast. Okay, which is the tail, which is a sign of that we're in the end. All right, you know, because going into this devil, like, our people don't understand like who this man is. Okay, going into his tender mercies are cruel. Okay, this man is gonna cure you, you know, of whatever. All right, but in the day you're gonna be put to death. Okay, because you're being set up. All right, and you can read, you know, verse 11. All right, going into the 2 horns. All right, Republican Democratic Party. Okay, just making those draconian laws, because that going into that decree is gonna be made out, but this should be made mandatory. That's a wicked decree. Okay. All right, because it's going to cause a lot of people to transgress and be put to death. All right, and that blood's going to be on the so-called white man's hands. All right, but you're saying wicked people are going to die in your iniquities. Revelation 13 and verse 16. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in the right hand or in the forehead. So what? Again, going through those draconian laws. Okay, serpent. Okay, very fierce. All right, it's going to be by force. Okay, he has a task force. Okay, why going to be force? Space force. This devil, all he does is he throws a hammer at everything, okay? But that's why going to the hammer being cut asunder and broken, all right? And we can go into the mark, you know, charagma, okay? You know, but, you know, do your own research, okay? You know, click on the word mark, goes into charagma, all right? And go into the blue letter on these words, all right? And you'll get a better understanding, okay? Because these things are speaking happen for the 2nd chapter. This is verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that hath a mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So that's a draconian law. Okay, it's a harsh, severe decree. Okay, because if you don't take that chip away, it says it's going to cause you to be put to death. Okay, all right, but the elect of Yahweh Shai are going to be protected. They're not going to take that chip. All right, because ultimately, you know, I'm just going to wrap this up. All right, but you know, it's a beautiful article, you know, to be brought up because it's extremely relevant. All right, and you know, before you know it, you know, this man, because we're in the time now where These things are going to be executed. All right, 2020-year prophecy is not over yet. It's Revelation 14 in verse 8. Okay, just ultimately is going to happen, whether it be Trump or Biden, whoever. Okay, in the office, Babylon the Great is going to be destroyed. Okay, this is Revelation 14 verse 8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all the nations to drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, going to her philosophies of ways of light, ways of death, really. Okay, you know, democracy and homosexuality and so on and so forth. Okay, signs so-called. All right, you've been deceived. All right, but the deceiver and deceiver are his. The Lord deceived all you people because he wants to destroy you. Verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, so it don't matter where you put it. All right. Verse 10, the same shall drink of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture to the cup of his indignation, his righteous anger. It shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels, all right, the elect, and in the presence of the Lamb, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shai. Okay, so that's pretty much it on this lesson. All right, you know, pretty much being vigilant, being watchers, being sober. Okay, being on point. Okay, because the devil is going about as a roaring lion, seeking who he may devour. Okay. You know, so we have to ultimately cleave onto our power, pray to Yahweh Shai, have mercy on us, all right, and give us the strength to resist the chip. Okay, resist his kingdom, all right, depart from her, all right, come out of her, all right, and ultimately, Lord's will, get beaten up out of here, because you people are done. This place is done. All right, so with that, Lord's will be edifying. Lord's will give our praise to Yahweh Shai, by Hashem HaVadash, double honors to the elders and the apostles of the millstone. Peace and blessings to the whole faith of Israel. Shalom.